All right, thank you for taking the time out to speak with us before the event sort of takes place tonight. You are expecting to be nominated tonight as a candidate to fill this trustee seat, yes?
Yes, that's my hope.
Yeah, and so when you think about a lot of the stuff that's been plaguing Thornton Township, what do you think, for that vacancy, for who's expected to fill that seat? What type of leadership do you think they need to be bringing to the table right now at this moment for the township?
I think a strong knowledge of township services, township ordinances, township governance. I think a strong connection to the residents is very important right now. I think that the residents deserve to have a voice, and that should be displayed at every meeting. I think that, the budget is very important. I think that's something that needs to be touched on, obviously, the insurance, so that those services can be provided to the community again. So definitely a list of things that should be a priority for anybody who has interest in this, but definitely a priority for myself.
Yeah, and so the person who would fill this seat is going to be in it through May 2025. It sounds like those are some of the insurance, it sounds like tax levy, those are some of the things that you would be sort of in support of between now and May 2025. What are some other maybe pieces of legislation that you think that the township could be able to push through with your 4 months on the board if you were appointed?
I think that instead of focusing on like what we could push through, maybe focusing on what we need to do to prepare for the next administration, so that they don't come in and have to dig themselves out of a hole. I think if we can start to look at what's in place already, what needs to be adjusted, what can set them up for success. Because if the administration succeeds, the residents succeed. So I think keeping our rebuild in mind is important.
Yeah. You used to work for Thornton Township until you were bounced. If you were appointed to this seat, what would it be like for you? What would you expect it to be like for you to be on the same board with Tiffany Henyard, given that you're especially a staunch critic of her?
Honestly, I think that the business of the people needs to be handled, and my relationship or my opinion of Tiffany Henyard really doesn't matter in handling things for the residents.
Is there anything that we maybe didn't get to ask you about that you would like to speak to?
No, I think you guys did great. Thank you so much.